just things I've bought over probably the last couple of months, and I thought I would just show you and do a little bit of watercolour swatching, and we'll see how we go. Just move all this out of the way and we can start with one thing at a time. First off was, I wanted one of these pencils, mechanical pencil, so I grabbed one of those in a pastel shade. Very pretty. It's a 0.5 mil. I got some refills, not by Tombow, but apparently the lady in the art shop told me that these will fit in those, and a lot cheaper than the actual mono refills were. So I grabbed those. Another exciting thing, mono Tombow eraser. What else did we get here? I got a brush pen. I've been wanting a brush pen for a long time. That's a Pentel brush pen. Came with 4 cartridges. Works lovely. I've already put the cartridge in, and you can see it's got a very fine point. It's an actual brush pen. I think most people have heard of them, but if you have a look, you can, very thin to very thick. The ink's still coming down in this, but it will get better. I've got to get better. But anyway. There we go, the ink's coming through now. And that was from one of my local art stores. Then, no, that was from Amazon. Then I also bought some Pentel Arts brush sign pen, artist pens. They're a very, very fine tipped pen. Again, as the name suggests, it's a brush pen. You can see how fine that is. And again, very, can go from that to very, very varying. Size, and they came in 12 colours, and you can see the colours down there. That was from Amazon. I saw Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, I think it was, talking about these heat activated pens. She said so that you could actually do your if you wanted to trace something or draw something but you didn't want the lines to remain, it actually will disappear once you apply heat to it. Apparently works under watercolor. So instead of, you know, you can't get rid of your pencil lines under watercolor, apparently these pens will work. But I'll just test it here now, just to show you if I can figure this pen out. Just show you how that once heat's applied, the lines actually disappear. Block your ears. And just like that, it's gone. So once I do some swatching, because I'm going to swatch my paints over there that I bought, I'll test it out under watercolor to see how it goes. Then also bought some lovely Arches. This is a different kind of pad. This one is 6" by 10". How many pages? 15 sheets and 300 GSM, 140 pound cold press paper. I also at a local art store bought 2 huge big sheets of Arches so that I can just cut it up to whatever size I want rather than paying a fortune on these pads of them. It works out cheaper to buy them in the sheets. I think it was 56 centimeters by 76 centimeters, $17 a sheet, which will last me a good while. The other thing I bought, 3 books I bought. This one, Anne Blockley's Watercolour Workshop. Oh, her artwork is just beautiful. Some step-by-step demonstrations, some very good reading. I mean, look at that. I would love to be able to do something like that. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful artwork. She's a very well-known artist, I think from the UK, to be honest. I'm not totally sure. I can't see where it says she's from, just on the sleeve of the book. But, you know, using gesso and tissue paper, it's just a few things about, you know, adding textures and everything to your watercolours. And some, you know, really great inspiration in here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Actually, I just love it all. She's a bit abstract, but beautiful abstract. I mean, that is just beautiful. She's talking about colours here and creating different greens, using twigs. Anyway, you can see that I'm going to have a lot of fun with that book. Absolutely beautiful. And I found that on Amazon too. Then the next we have is Whittle Women edition by Karen Campbell. I think Karen has now brought out 5 whimsical watercolour how to draw series books. I've bought this one and another one, so I now own 2. Very simple, whimsical drawings. She takes you step by step through. In this particular book, she uses Prima watercolours. But as you can see, they're all different sorts of characters, and then, you know, how to watercolor, and then ways to level it all up and add pencil, etc. into them. Look at this one. So yes, lots of pretty little women, whittle women to draw. Again, available on Amazon. And there's a couple of other ones she's done. Wacky Whiskers, Wonky Woofers, and I think she'll be bringing out quite a few more, just from what I'm guessing. I don't particularly know for sure, but yeah, Widow Women. And then the other one is Happy Hooses, and again, beautiful, just all whimsical kinds of houses. Love that. And this one is using Kuretake paints, the Gansai Tambi paints. And again, gorgeous book. An old haunted house. So yes, another beautiful book. And then the last thing I bought is my paints. And I thought I had it all set up lovely to swatch. I thought I had all my colours as I wanted them, and then I forgot that the Mayan red has been plopped down here. So I thought we might just swatch those out, see how we go. They're all Daniel Smith. Some are Primatech, different series, but yeah, love them. They're just beautiful colours. Well, sorry, I should say some of them are beautiful colours. Others were more of a practical choice. So, like I really didn't have any browns in my Daniel Smith watercolours that I've got presently. These are the ones I've got currently. So I wanted a reds, and I needed some browns, and I wanted Jane's grey. So yeah, that'll just add to my palette now, and I'll have to do a new swatch card. But I thought we could try all that out for now. So just get a little pan so that I don't waste all this. So the first one's Rhodonite Genuine. It's a Primatech paint. And I'm just going to put just a smidge there. Next one's Alizarin Crimson. PR83, Mayan Blue. I bought that specifically for a picture, a painting that I did, that the Art Spirits had on her channel, a tutorial. Then Phthalo Turquoise. Excited about that. I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs of transparency and all that kind of thing. I'm quite sure everyone could figure that out for themselves. Raw sienna. Sepia. No. Sepia. Hematite genuine. Oh. Oh. That's not good, is it? It's all binder. Let's try that there. No. Yuck. What do I do with that? Mix it about a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Don't know. We only needed a little bit, but it looks like that's all the binder as well. Maybe it just needs mixing together. We'll see. We will see. And then Mayan red. I need a little bit more of this one. Right. Right, so that's my latest colours that I've bought. Hope you can see that clearly. I love that Rhodonite Genuine and the Mayan Red and the Mayan Blue. They're gorgeous colours, absolutely gorgeous. And then a couple of other things that I bought that and lastly the Uhu stick. Oh, and we need to test this under some paint. Let's give this a try. It's a light colour that you're going to see. I'll just try this because I love it. Looks like it kind of resists it, doesn't it, when you put it down? Now obviously we've got to wait for that to dry to test that under watercolour. I know it's not a thick consistency, but at least, I mean, we know pencil wouldn't come off. Right. Now, I do need to stand this up that way for the ink to run down. Pop that in there. Still drying. I'll just let that dry and come back. Alright, we're back and it's dry. So let's see how it goes. It does disappear, but it seems to, you could still see marks. I don't know if you can. Yeah, see how it's got those white marks? I mean, that was scribble, so actually you can see maybe I've pressed too hard onto the paper as well, and it's actually looks like it's got scratches into the paper. I'm not sure. Anyway, I could see that it disappeared without the watercolour, but there's lots of different ones on the market. Or there are quite a lot of different ones on Amazon, and they're called heat erasable pens. There you go. But there's different sorts. This is a gel roller refillable erasable pens.